Now, Warren Gatland's confirmed he wants to remain as the Wales head coach and lead them to the next Rugby World Cup in 2027.
Yeah, this comes after Gatland placed his future in the hands of the Welsh Rugby Union after his side's 29-17 World Cup quarter-final defeat to Argentina on Saturday. Last weekend, the 60-year-old New Zealander, pointing to a break clause in his contract, said if the Union want to get rid of me, that is up to them. But today, Gatland revealed it was his plan to stay through to the next World Cup, as he spoke alongside Nigel Walker, who's set to become the Welsh Union's new Executive Director of Rugby at the beginning of next year.
Well, it's just 2 days to go now until the first of the Rugby World Cup semi-finals. We now know how New Zealand and Argentina will line up when they face each other in Paris. The All Blacks have made 2 changes to the team that beat Ireland in the quarter-finals last weekend. Sam Whitelock comes in at lock to replace Brodie Retallick, while Mark Telea, suspended for the game against Ireland for breaking a team curfew, is back in the team on the wing. Samisoni Takeo comes into the squad as one of the replacements. And that's the only other change to the match day 23.
Selection's always tough, and in the balance of continuity, combinations, and at this stage of the tournament, you know, where there's kind of no tomorrow. And so for us, we've basically effectively trusted the combinations we had last week. We've switched, obviously, Sam and Brodie around. I think we've said it, we've got a lot of faith in all 4 of our locks, but particularly those 3, you know, are very, very experienced, and we just feel that having Sam start, bring a little bit of extra energy into that pack early. We've got Brodie coming off the bench. Samisoni in for Colsey is a very similar story. You know, I think that got a lot of faith in all 3 of our hookers. I thought Colsey did a great job with, you know, holding the composure of the team in the last part. Sonny's gonna, you know, he's got a lot of pent-up energy and he's ready to go. So we're just using a little bit of the energy of the squad at this stage because we feel we can without compromising the group. And like I said earlier, Mark's proven himself for us this tournament, and we believe it's right to put him in. So keep the changes to a minimum, but I think they're important.
Argentina, meanwhile, have made just the 1 change from their win over Wales. Scrum half Gonzalo Bertranu returns to the starting lineup in place of Thomas Kubeli.
Now to England's semi-final against South Africa on Saturday, and the mind games are well underway, with South Africa declaring that England will be out for revenge for the dominant World Cup final defeat of 4 years ago in Japan. Ollie Chesham says the pressure is all on the Springboks and that England are enjoying their role as underdogs.
You look at the guys next to you and feel you can go toe-to-toe with them physically?
100%. I think if we didn't, then there's no point us being here.
Does it excite you? Do you raise your level to their level when you come up against a team like that?
Like I say, as a player, you want to be playing against the biggest teams, and South Africa are certainly the biggest team in my opinion. So it's going to be an incredible challenge at the weekend, but you know, we're really excited for it.
A lot of people are writing you off. Can you use that as motivation as well, being the underdog?
I don't think that's something we've mentioned to the team. I think a lot of the motivation for us comes from within the group, and we're just excited to see what we can do as a collective. And the journey we've been on throughout this World Cup has been one where we've sort of grown week by week, and we're looking forward to growing again this weekend.
When no one expects you to win, does that release a bit of pressure?
I don't know. I think we like having our backs up against the wall. I feel like that's a little bit what this game's going to be like at the weekend. Like you say, no one's really expecting us to win. They're massively favourites in this game. But like I said, then that's some teams grow in those occasions, and I really feel like we're one of them.
Pressure's on them, isn't it?
100%, yeah.